home to the UCLA Bruins. This is a setting so beautiful, so perfect, it almost looks like a movie set. Both teams have circled this game on their schedule. Two of college football's elite colliding here in a matchup of top 5 teams early in the season. We'll see the number 4 team in the country, the Oregon Ducks, taking on the winners of 3 straight, the UCLA Bruins. EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. The Bruins will kick this away to start us off. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. There's that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time, the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
He went backwards on first down, so second and long from the 24. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Tries to get it to the running back. Catch made on the right side. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. And the Ducks come to the line in the hurry-up.
Boy, nice completion here by this Oregon offense to be able to show you it's not just about the quarterback's ability to run. Often you associate that with that Oregon quarterback, right? That dual threat guy, a guy that can run it. Do not forget about their ability to throw the football out in Eugene. Think about Darren Thomas, the career that he had. He started for a few years, took his team all the way to the national championship, made some big throws. And Justin Herbert, of course, enough said, we see it every NFL Sunday what he can do. 4-year starter for the Ducks. We're still seeing these Ducks quarterbacks being able to throw the football.
Tackled, but first down.
Well, nice job here by this back picking up the first down and living up to the legacy that they have in Eugene. There have been so many good backs. I mean, the list goes on and on, but right off the top of my head, you got to start with Kenyon Barner and Michael James and throw in DeAnthony Thomas. What a golden era it was for the Oregon Ducks when it came to running backs, and they're still trying to live up to that to this day.
And on the carry, he's heading left. Powering right past the defender. Brought down after a solid run by the senior. And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. On first down, why not keep it on the ground?
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here. He's a good back. I'd love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. He moves the ball to the 7-yard line. Offense has a first and goal now. The Ducks looking to finish the drive here. It's first and goal. Here's the handoff on first and goal. He'll make it into the end zone. Touchdown, Ducks.
What an opening drive by this offense, and especially this running back. Every single time they gave him the ball, he's getting positive yards behind that big offensive line. And if I'm the defensive coordinator, you better make some adjustments and do it in a hurry. You got to get more guys committed to the line of scrimmage to stop this run game.
And the extra point splits the uprights. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. He'll hand it off. Moves the ball up to the 30.
Hey, nice RPO here by the offense. Defense is going to sit back, make it easy on the quarterback, hand it off up the middle. Nice solid game. Stay ahead of the chains.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Ball handed off. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
You know, in that era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Solid gain in the running play. Third down now. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. And it works. The first down to the 35.
They get just enough for the first down here. Nice job by the offensive line, controlling the line of scrimmage and giving the back a chance to pick up the first down.
The Bruins will line up on 1st and 10. He's going to hand this off. Jukes to get free. He has first down yardage at the 46.
Boy, just really good vision and patience by this back. He kind of felt his way through and then accelerated through the hole for the first down. One of the things that you see over the years by UCLA is the ability to control the line of scrimmage and have good backs that can pick up big yards.
And the Bruins pick up enough yards to move the sticks. They're going to run it. And tackled after a small pickup there. Second down play coming up for this offense. Movement at the second level of the defense now. Nowhere to go. The ball knocked loose.
I think that's on the quarterback and the offensive line. They were breathing down this quarterback's neck before he could even recognize that they were there, and they were able to knock it loose.
And the Oregon offense comes back out on the field. On that last touchdown drive, they just pounded away with the ground game. Let's see if that formula works again. There's the handoff. And that's a solid...
Yeah, nah, my shit was muted. No way that shit just happened. I said, what the fuck?
As a play caller, you get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
The game makes it second and medium. Oh, here comes the reverse. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
You know, we're seeing this more and more where wide receivers are getting involved in the running game, both here in college and also up in the NFL. I think it's due to plays like this one right here, and it's not going to change anytime soon. Excellent play call.
First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? It's a shotgun run call. And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Receiver makes the catch. Tackle at the 6-yard line after the completion. Offense really threatening now. And the Ducks will hustle to the line to crank the tempo. Check this call on 1st and goal. Receiver gets the handoff. Tackle way behind the line. He'll lose 6 there.
Well, the backside rules for a defense against the run are to check for the cutback, the counter, or reverse. That time they stayed home and were in perfect position. They were able to stop that reverse in its track.
So the ball moved back to the 12 for 2nd and goal. Trying for the end zone, running it right up the gut. Stopped short of the end zone. Spot the ball at the 2-yard line. Set up now at the 2-yard line. Can they score here on a third down play? And he'll make it in for the score. Touchdown, Oregon. Kicking team on now for the extra point. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back.
UCLA, 0.
Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee to bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the Bruins offense is back out on the field. Last possession, they fumbled it away, and it set up a touchdown drive. Can they bounce back from that right away? They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. He went backwards on first down, so second and long from the 24. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Short pass finds the tight end. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
Important third down play coming up. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. And he'll loft this one deep to the left side. Catch made down inside the 20. The tackle is made, but the offense is now set up for the first and goal for the 8.
UCLA. That's the end of the first quarter. With the score, Oregon 14, UCLA 0.
Crucial play here to begin the quarter as the offense sets up first and goal.
29 Philly.
Pass caught. Can he get in? Brought down at the 2 after the catch. The offense close to punching it in. The Bruins will come to the line to run the hurry up. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. Couldn't quite get in, but they're knocking on the door at the 1. They break the huddle for third down and goal, but they punch it in from the 1. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. So what's the play call? It's 4th and goal from the 3. Looking to the end zone. And it's picked off in the end zone. And they tackle him right there, but that's a turnover.
When you get this close to the end zone, you've got to be able to come away with points, at the very least, a field goal. They've got to be scratching their heads and hoping that in the second half, this play right here doesn't come back to bite them.
And the powerful Ducks offense retakes the field. They really built momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop. Can the defense make some adjustments, come up with a stop here? They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. He moves the ball out past the 25-yard line.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Tackled at the 32. That's enough for a first down. Offense in hurry-up mode.
Boy, good job up front by this offensive line, and a nice job by the back of finding that hole to pick up the first down. And Honestly, Chris, this is what I think about when I think of Oregon. I know the uniforms and the flash and the dash and all the different things that people associate with this program. This is what I think about. Toughness, ability to run the ball when they have to pick up first downs, and they did it right there.
Brings up second down.
Second down after that run on the previous play. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Loss of 3. It's third down.
One of those critical third down plays coming up. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Checks this down to the running back. They've got him, but that completion good enough for first down yardage. The Ducks come up to the line to crank the tempo up here.
My goodness, this defense has got to do a much better job of getting pressure on this quarterback. It's third down, and you're going to give the quarterback that much time? Plenty of time, finds his target, nice big gain, and a first down.
They attack the deep middle of this defense, Kirk, come up with a big play.
Nice job giving that quarterback time to throw. Good job of making that read to the middle of the field and working against those safeties, and a big play is the result.
And the Ducks begin a new series here, 1st and 10. The defense with more pre-snap movement. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. They bring him down, but a solid game there on first down. Looks to be just inches short of the marker.
Love those positive yards on 1st and 10, and it's not quite a first down. Looks like it'll bring 2nd and inches, but it sure does open up the playbook here to be able to open up, maybe take a shot downfield.
The Ducks are in the red zone. Now they're running on the toss. He's got some room. Can he get there? And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Ducks.
And it's just a thing of beauty to watch this offense. That's this guy's 3rd touchdown. But give the offensive line a lot of credit. They're getting enough of a push to give him some room to show you what he can do with that space.
Kickoff team on the field getting set now.
UCLA 0.
And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. Bruins offense back out on the field. That costly red zone interception the last time out. Let's see if they can recover from that error. Stop after a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9. No huddle now for the offense.
Well, another short game for this offense on the ground, and you got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They have really negated that aspect of this offense the entire first half and really making them one-dimensional. And if that doesn't change, I don't know how they get back into this game.
And he'll just lob this pass into the middle of the field. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. That's a big gain, finally brought down near the 37.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Catch made on the left side. He picks up the first down, but gets drilled on the tackle. The offense right to the line, playing the tempo now.
Chris, how about the accuracy here by this quarterback to pick up the first down? And, man, UCLA has had some great play at quarterback.
And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. Intercepted in the end zone.
Chris, that's back-to-back drives now that this offense has thrown interceptions. They've got to be able to regroup on the sideline, adjust their schemes, maybe their personnel groupings and formations, try to find a new way to attack, because right now, this isn't working.
And the Ducks' powerful offense is back on the field. Their last possession was a beautiful, balanced touchdown drive. Can the defense come up with answers this time? Tries the right with a quick throw. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, and hands. Sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
One back in the backfield, and he'll get the carry. They'll tackle him right at the 25-yard line.
It's a good, solid gain, 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
So the offense faces a third and manageable here from the 25-yard line. Press coverage now from the secondary. It's a run to the left. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
The Ducks will send the punt team onto the field.
On to punt it away.
So we've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense trying to get something going here and cut into this lead before halftime. And the UCLA offense takes the field. This has been a rough first half. They'll have to regroup in intermission, but in the meantime, let's see if they can get some momentum going. Just a small gain, looking at 2nd and 9.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Important 2nd down play coming up. Takes the ball and heads to the left side. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now. The Bruins come up to the line in a hurry. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. First down, looking to throw the ball. And it's incomplete. Even on a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
Second down after the incompletion. Quarterback drops back. Receiver makes the grab. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Important 3rd down play coming up after that completion. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the first down. The pass is off target. He got hit as he threw as the 3rd down pressure works. The offense will go for it on this 4th down near midfield. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Finds his receiver. That's enough for the first down. Stop at the 43. This offense picks up another first down. And the Bruins up to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Offense will keep it on the ground here. They'll earn the first down, but pay for it with a hard hit.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of them.
This offense has gotten going at long last. It's another 1st and 10. Here's that defense shifting again. They're going to run it here. And they make the stop to get the ball carrier down. Here comes the up-tempo offense. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Running out of time in the pocket. Junior steps up and makes an impact play. Timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust. It's their first timeout.
This is good pressure by the defense, but it just felt like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a little bit too long, which allowed the defense to get home.
9th play of the drive coming up. This is a tough 3rd and long. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Looking right, this one caught. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. The timeout is called, important stage late here in the second quarter.
UCLA.
The Bruins trying to cash in here in the red zone. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Looks to his left and makes the completion. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
Timeout, UCLA.
Pass caught, second down now. There's the snap, quarterback setting up the throw. Snags the quick throw. They bring him down at the 7. The offense set up now with a 1st and goal. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Defense is coming after him. And that one's incomplete with just 7 seconds left on the clock. Coming up, second down and goal. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. And it's caught. Touchdown, Bruins.
You put 5 wide receivers into a formation that puts so much pressure on the defense. Do you have enough guys that can cover? Quarterback does such a good job of finding the weakness and exploiting it.
PAT is good, makes the score 21-7. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. That's strong coverage, though. They tackle him at the 11-yard line. This will likely be the last play of the half. No press coverage. The DB's backing up now. Keeping it on the ground here. And he'll be brought down, and that will wrap up the first half of play. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
UCLA 7.
The Ducks will kick this away to get the second half going. So no return here. He takes him in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the UCLA offense is back out on the field. First play of the second half, they keep it on the ground. Breaks loose at the 40. Breaks clear, end zone ahead. Inside the 10. Touchdown, UCLA. And the comeback is on.
Amazing run.
What a great play call here by the offensive coordinator. The running back received some great blocks in the front.
I said he's out of there. I said, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God.
Touchdown, 21-14. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. He's going to try for a return from a couple yards deep in the end zone. He's tackled at the 10. Not good field position to start the drive. And the Oregon offense is back out on the field. They'll run it here. They'll tackle him at the 17-yard line. And the Ducks will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Here comes a handoff. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing. So let's see what they like here on 3rd and short from inside their own 20. Important to pick up this first down. And he will make the first down. Tackled at the 26.
How impressive these guys been up front today. Big 3rd down. Know what you need to do. Get the first down. Continue to hold on to that lead. Continue to work clock. And get that much closer to securing a victory.
Off the play fake. Looking to throw on first down. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
Incomplete. Second down coming up. From the shotgun, it's a handoff.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. On their own side of the 50, they're going to go for it here on 4th and inches. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. Good enough for the first down to the 37.
Well, I know analytics are going to tell you to go for it on 4th and inches. It's just a little bit scarier doing it in your own territory. But listen, if you trust your offense and you trust the preparation you've had in these kind of short yardage situations, I say if they get another one of these, they go for that one too, because it clearly has worked out for them.
The Ducks pick up first down yardage to keep the drive going. They'll hand it off. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just at 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Second down after that run on the previous play. From the shotgun, drops back. And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. And the downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up 3rd down.
Now the defense better be aggressive here themselves. Clearly we're seeing an approach by this offense that they're going to attack downfield. Probably saw something in the first half that they could take advantage of. They come out early and try to hit it for a big one.
After the second down incompletion, they'll have to convert here on 3rd down and 8. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Oh, and he fumbles. Offense recovers the fumble, maintains possession.
Wow, that is big-time awareness by his teammate to get on top of that football. As a result, they catch a break and are able to retain possession.
The Ducks will bring their punt team on the field now. Looking to kick it away for the second time. And this will be fair caught about the 15. UCLA offense back out on the field. The last possession was a one-play touchdown drive on the ground. See if the offensive line can continue to create some big lanes. It's a 1-yard gain, 2nd and 9 coming up. The Bruins looking to use the up-tempo offense here. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. He's moving out of the pocket now. He pulls it in.
Oh my God. What?
It's a first down here by this offense. Nice timing between the quarterback and the receiver to be able to get those yards and keep the sticks moving. Good job also just feeling the defense's coverage and making the good decision.
I feel you.
The offense will set up on 1st and 10. And the single back takes the handoff. That run moves the ball across the 35.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. And he's got it again. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Finds an open target on the left side. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
And the Bruins have 1st and 10 here. Ball handed off. And they finally stop it, but a decent gain that time.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on 1st down, that's a win.
A gain makes it 2nd and medium. Here's the option play. He'll toss it to the back. Watch the spin move. He stopped just short of that 1st down marker, inches away from it.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
Offense needing to keep this drive alive. It's a 3rd down play. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Bruins.
I did thought it was going to the outside. Good ball.
Gives his receiver a chance, and what an effort by that receiver to lay out and come up with that touchdown.
The PAT is up. We're tied up here in the 3rd quarter. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. He's tackled at the 10. Not good field position to start the drive. powerful Oregon offense retakes the field. They put together a long drive last time, but stalled and came up empty. Can they reach the end zone this time? Defense makes the stop after a 5-yard gain, so 2nd and 5.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. And there's the handoff. Finding some room at the 25. Enough for a 1st down at the 37.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. But when teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, it really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And we'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
Taken down, but not before he makes the 1st down. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Oh, a reverse. They make the tackle, but the game moves the ball to the 28. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. That run picks up 1st down yardage, a fresh set of downs for this offense. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Caught behind the line. It's Gaudet. And he's tackled after the catch.
How about this defense? That is called team pursuit. Swarming to this wide receiver on the screen, not allowing him to get his momentum upfield.
Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. They'll just get back to the line of scrimmage, and that'll do it for the 3rd quarter of play. First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over, and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
Right down the middle.
Well, you talk about a clutch kick. Good job by the snapper and the holder. The kicker gives them the lead. But remember, this one is certainly a long way from being over here in the 4th.
He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And the Bruins offense is back out on the field. The last possession, they really had the passing game clicking. Move right down the field for a touchdown. They'll bring him down right at the 30-yard line.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
2nd down after that previous play. The defense with pre-snap movement of its own. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Goes to his right side there for the completion. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, they get positive yards here. You have a sense that they wanted a little bit more with that pitch and catch.
That short completion sets up a 3rd down play. And they pick up the first on the ground. That's a big hit at the end, but they earn a fresh set of downs.
It was a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
The Bruins will have 1st and 10 here. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down.
This is the one thing I love about this running back is his ability to get involved in the pass game. Runs a great route, just doesn't come down with a catch.
Incompletion makes it 2nd down. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. And he floats this pass deep down the right side. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's 3rd down.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. The QB throws his 3rd pick of the day. Look out, he's got some space. It's a big return off the INT. They steal their offensive possession.
Well, the quarterback ends up being a tad aggressive, and he ends up paying for it with a pick. I get that that might be part of his playing style, but there's a difference between being aggressive and being careless.
And the Oregon offense comes back out on the field. After a field goal the last time out, we'll see what they can get here. Got space, looking to score. Makes it across the goal line. Touchdown, Oregon.
This is such a well-designed play here, Chris. The offensive line opens things up initially, but you can see the speed of the back.
They had good run blocking on that one.
These guys are blocking downfield. That's why he got that ball to the end zone.
Bro, what? That's like me when I can't stop your run. Same thing. It's just adjustments. It's hard.
So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. Offense back out on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Offense appeared to be confused about the snap count there. It'll cost them 5. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. We'll try to run it with the option. And now it's fumbled. What a decision. Defense jumps on the ball. It's a turnover.
How about this defense flying in there trying to get their hat on a ball? They do, and they're able to pounce on it for a big turnover.
1st down play call. How aggressive will it be? From the shotgun now. Here's a handoff inside. Will he score here? And he gets to the end zone. Touchdown, Ducks. So the offense flexing here, Kirk, and stretching their lead here in the second half.
Now that touchdown gives you a little bit more breathing room, but now it's up to your own defense to help preserve that lead so you can go back out and build onto it in the second half.
And the point after is right down the middle.
UCLA 21.
And that one will bounce out of the back to the end zone. So a touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the UCLA offense takes the field. That fumble in the last possession set up a touchdown. And they bounce back from that costly error here. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Receiver makes the catch. They get him down quickly. Not much of a gain on that completion. The Bruins looking to crank up the tempo a bit.
I really like what this defensive coordinator is doing right now. He's got a nice lead. Just sit back. The most important thing is tackling this offense inbounds so that clock will keep ticking.
It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down.
29 Philly. 2-9 Philly. Clear.
Linebackers making some adjustments now. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Pass is incomplete. The defense affecting the quarterback with pressure there.
Well, that's not what you want to see as an offense when you're trailing late in a football game. An incompletion on third down and long. Hey, it's a bit of a risk, but with that clock looking the way it looks right now, I think you got to go for it here and hope to convert on fourth and long.
Needs a completion here on fourth down. Fires it to the wideout. And it falls incomplete. A turnover on downs. Big play for this defense.
Chris, I totally understand why they would go for this here at this point in the game. You're down by 3 scores. We're in the second half. They felt the pressure with the possession that they had, the field position that they had. They needed to make something happen. Unfortunately, not able to come through.
Here's a shot toward the end zone. Touchdown, Oregon. Stretching the lead. This one is getting ugly.
Number 16.
I love this after a sudden change. You get a big stop by your own defense. You come out with pretty good field position. You take a shot, and it pays off. Boy, what a change of momentum right here.
And he knocks through the PAT. Now the kickoff team is out on the field.
Number 18. Set to kick this one away.
And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the UCLA offense is back out on the field. The last possession, they came up empty, went for it on fourth down in their end and got stopped. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
Well, the defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Ready, set.
Second down after that run on the previous play.
Here we go. Ready, go.
They'll feed the back again. Breaks loose at the 40. Tackle is made very near midfield. Good enough for a first down.
How about setting the edge there on the right side of that offensive line? I wouldn't be surprised if they keep going back to the well, pounding it behind that right guard and right tackle and tight end, seeing what additional damage they can do.
Takes the handoff, heads to the right. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Offense getting set. Second down play here.
42 Spider.
And they'll try to pick it up on the ground. And the defense smothers him for no gain. And the Bruins will come to the line to crank up the tempo.
Black 24.
On third down. He drops to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Knight. Brought down at the 30. That'll be a first down.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
And we've reached the 2-minute warning here. This offense needing to score and then get the football back.
Okay,
The
ready?
Bruins are moving quickly down the field.
Timber! Timber! Come on, set!
Looking to throw it on first down. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. This time, a completion. Tackle made at the 26-yard line. This offense getting closer to the red zone.
Chris, we get so caught up in these wide receivers and their playmaking ability and getting them the ball in space. And like the defense has to pay attention to them. Often too much attention opens up an underneath drag route like this, and quarterback makes a good read. Nice first down.
The Bruins line up on 1st and 10 now. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived at the same time as the football. And now it's second down.
How about the defense today? They have played so well. I think the defensive coordinator put together a great plan. His kids clearly understood their scheme because they have been aggressive and attacking all game long.
Incompletion sets up a second down. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Wow, that is interception number 4 today for this QB. Not much on the return, but they snuff out the drive with the takeaway.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half, and the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
He moves the ball out to the 15.
Just another example of this offense, Chris, doing pretty much whatever they want to do. They've been able to run the football. Offensive lines held their own in pass protection. Quarterbacks had an outstanding day. You add all that up, it's a big reason why they're up by such a wide margin.
Creative play call. The defense is ready. Got him for no gain.
The defense there showed incredible discipline on the backside contained, and that reverse wasn't going anywhere. Just textbook.
Interesting play call here. 3rd and short inside their own 20. They want to get this drive going, or a punt could give the opponents excellent field position.
Slide 22. Slide.
Can he make it to the marker? Spins away from defenders. And the game will pick up the first down. Tackled at the 22. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. And then first down, right back to the running game. Brought down at the 33. That's good enough to move the sticks. The Ducks looking to run some tempo here. Here's the toss play now, running left. He's found some room at the 45. He'll head out of bounds after another big gain. They have chewed up this defense with the ground game today.
First down for the offense.
You're pounding away with the running game. It's 1st and 10.
Jackrabbit. Under.
Change of pace now, looking to throw the football. Just gets it away, taking a shot. Pass ball is incomplete on the deep shot, but there is a penalty marker down. Let's check it out. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that.